What's going on, guys? Robby Blanchard here, and today I want to cover the 5 big takeaways that I learned at the Clickbank Platinum Summit event in Mexico. So let's get into it right now. What's up, guys? Robby here, and just recently I came back from Mexico, and I was down in Mexico for the Clickbank Platinum Summit event, which is, if you don't know about the Platinum Summit event, it's basically where Clickbank invites the top product owners on Clickbank, they invite the top affiliates, and they have them come down to this awesome resort in Mexico, in the Riviera Maya, just for, I think it was like 4 or 5 days of just connecting, networking, entertainment, hanging out by the pool on the beach. So it was an awesome 5 days, and the reason why I wanted to make this video on the channel today is because I want to share with you 5 takeaways that I learned from the Clickbank Platinum Summit event. The reason why I want to share these with you is because, as always, I'm super transparent in terms of what's going on in my life, what's going on with my affiliate marketing stuff, so that way you can benefit as well, because it's my goal to help as many people as possible make money online, and that's why we have this channel, that's why I have Commission Hero and all that good stuff. So let's get into the big takeaways, the 5 big takeaways from the event right now. All right, so big takeaway number 1 is that when it comes to having success, nothing beats meeting people in person, all right? I've learned this over and over and over again, and there are many times where, hey, I'm pretty much a homebody. I like to stay home. I like to golf. I like to just, have my routine, but every single time I go to an event like this, it just reminds me how important it is to get face time with people. So let me give you a perfect example. Because I was at the Clickbank Platinum event, I would say probably there was at least 4 or 5 business deals, potential projects that are going to be in the works now with not only product owners, some other affiliates, some other actually Clickbank itself, all because I was at the event, right? These are conversations that I had when I was at the bar and when I was at the cocktail hour and all that stuff, and it all came about because I was there. Now, guys, if I wasn't there, guess what, guys? Those deals would not have happened. So it's super important, guys. I've learned this from day 1 when I first joined a mastermind to get online, start my online business, and even 5 years later to where I am now. Showing up is one of the most important things in life, right? 90% of life is showing up. So that's the big takeaway number 1. So if you have the opportunity to go to a live event or a networking event or something that's going to help you propel and get you to your goal faster, whatever that goal may be, making more money online or whatever, then do it, guys. It's well worth it. So big takeaway number 2 from the Clickbank Platinum Summit event was learning that there always is room to level up. And so this is something that when you first start out, guys, and you go into an event, right, and you see all these people that are doing amazing things, maybe they're doing 6 figures online, and you're like, wow, like I wish I could get to 6 figures online. And then you get there, right, and then you get to 6 figures, then you go to another event and you see people doing 7 figures, right? You're like, oh my God, I need to get to 7 figures now, right? And same thing, right, when you're at 7 figures, going on and on and on, right? So there's always going to be someone that's doing better than you at these events, which I think is a really, really good thing. The reason why I think that's a good thing is because I like to always be looking ahead and seeing what's possible, right? Like, obviously I'm doing pretty good for myself right now, being the #1 affiliate in the world on Clickbank, having done really, really well online this year, in the past 4 or 5 years, and continue to do well, but there's always someone doing it even bigger and better than I am. And that is awesome because it just gives me something to strive for. That target is always out in front of me. That carrot, so to speak, is always right there. And it just pushes me more, it motivates me more, and I love that, guys. Like, I never want to be the biggest fish in the room. I always want to be, someone that's looking up at other people, right? That's why, I join other masterminds. That's why I reach out for coaching from people that are just doing it bigger and better than I am right now, because I never want to get complacent, right? I'm a big believer that if you aren't growing, you're dying, right? So that was one of my big takeaways. There was a lot of people at the event that were able to, kind of open my eyes to what's possible. Some guys that are doing 8, 9 figures in their business, and so that's why even there are a couple guys that their job is they buy companies and sell companies. I mean, just crazy stuff that I'm not at that level yet, and it just shows me that, wow, there's so much more to do. And I know that at some point I'll get there, but it's just nice to have that motivation, knowing that there is bigger things out there that's possible. So big takeaway number 3 is that sometimes the best ideas you get are when you are away from your regular environment, okay? So this was something that has happened to me quite a bit. And so at the Clickbank event, there's tons of networking and things like that, but there's also a lot of downtime. And so the great thing about it was when, being able to be by the beach, be by the pool, talk to other people, and just literally just have conversations. Usually what happens for me is that kind of gets the old wheels spinning in my head in terms of ideas and opportunities and things that I can do. So it was a great time to be able to be at the Clickbank event because I was able to kind of step away from my regular business, be in a different environment, And that different environment definitely helps to cultivate new ideas and new thoughts that I could never have thought about, or it gets rid of some bottlenecks in my business, just thinking through everything, having time to think, and I think that's an important thing as well. So if you're ever at a point in your business or in life where you just have a bottleneck, you're not sure of how to do something or what's going on, or how to solve a problem, it's always good to kind of remove yourself from your current environment, go somewhere else, take a weekend trip or something, just check out for a little bit, and usually those ideas and those solutions to those problems will come with that. Big takeaway number 4 from the Clickbank Platinum Summit event was that you can do it and you can be here at this event too. And the reason why I say that, guys, is because I did a bunch of interviews, which we'll be releasing on the channel pretty soon. And every single time I talked to those people during the interviews, also just in regular conversation during those 5 days that I was in Mexico, was that hearing everybody's story. Everybody started at a point in time where they didn't have an online business, they didn't have any experience, they weren't sure if it was gonna work, right? They doubted themselves, but guys, they pushed forward, and they're in and they're having success, and they're at the Clickbank Platinum event. Now remember, to qualify for this event, you have to do over $500,000 in revenue in 1 year in order to qualify for the Clickbank event, right? So that's some serious money that these people are doing. But guys, guess what? There was over 120, 130 people at this event, and every single one of them started from zero, right? They had no business when they first started online. They doubted themselves. They weren't sure they could do it, but guess what? Something clicked in their head, and something allowed them to continue and push forward no matter what. And maybe it took a year, maybe it took 2 years, maybe it took 5 years, but they got to the point in their business where they had enough success where they were invited to this event. So I just want to share that with you because that's a big takeaway, not only for me, but for you, because if you are watching this video and you're just starting out online with your affiliate business, you're just starting to promote Clickbank products or whatever, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. As long as you keep at it and as long as you get persistent. We have some really cool interviews we're gonna be releasing on this channel that you wanna check out, because there's some great stories of people that literally thought like, man, am I ever gonna be able to do this, or can I do this? And now they're having a ton of success. So that's one of the biggest takeaways, is that no matter where you're starting from, okay, that doesn't mean that's where you're gonna finish in life, right? You can always have more success as long as you're consistent, you don't quit, and you're stubborn as hell. All right, and then big takeaway number 5 from the Clickbank Platinum Summit event was, once again, realizing how far you've come. So I've been at the Clickbank Platinum Summit for 4 years in a row. And back when I first started, the requirement, I believe, was like maybe $150,000, $100,000 to get to the event. And now it's up to $500,000 because people are having more and more success. And guys, when I look back at that first event, which was in Denver about 4 years ago, and then to where I am now, I mean, things have changed a tremendous amount for me and my business. And the reason why it's changed so much is because I've been able to get so consistent in what I'm doing, and I'm just constantly obsessed with making have more success, being able to keep pushing forward in my business and just to keep on growing no matter what. And so when I look back 4 years ago, I can't even believe how far I've come, right? And that was a good reminder, because it's almost like a good time for self-reflection for me and my business, because I was able to be like, wow, like here I am today and I'm doing this, and 4 years ago I didn't even have this. So, and it's a good reminder too, because we sometimes get caught up as entrepreneurs and people and online business owners where we get caught up in the day-to-day. We're like, oh man, this thing isn't moving as fast as I want it to move, right? But when we stop and we actually look back over a period of time, we're like, wow, I've actually come really far. So that was a good reminder for me, and also it gave me a good reminder to look forward to next year and seeing what my goals can be for next platinum event, what I'm going to accomplish in that time, where I'm going to get to, what kind of goals I can write down that I can kind of try to smash and destroy, right? And so that's what it's all about, guys. So if you are in your business right now online and you're having some issues and you're just like, man, I feel like things aren't moving as fast as they need to be, that's okay, guys, because if you stop and you actually look over a longer period of time, you're going to see that you've come a long way. As this expression goes, people overestimate where they're going to be in 1 year, and they underestimate where they're going to be in 5 years. And so that's super important, guys, because success takes time, right? I'm a 5-year overnight success, all right? So it does take time and effort and consistency in order to get there. So that was one of my big takeaways as well. Hey, thanks so much for watching my video. If you like this video, then you're gonna love the free gift that I have for you in the description box below. It's a free training on how I became the #1 Clickbank affiliate in the entire world, but more importantly, how you can make money online too. Now guys, if you love this video, then do 3 things for me right now. Give me a thumbs up, show me you love the content. Also, post your comments below because I love to answer your questions. And finally, make sure you go ahead and hit subscribe because each and every week we pump out new content to help you make more money online. So that's it guys. I'll talk to you soon and I'll see you in the next video.